Welcome back to Strange in the Rain today. We have floods in Charleston, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, as well as Mississippi.
All right, y'all. This is where we normally would drop in at. The kayaks. Holy crap, it's cold. Check to see what's going on down here. Y'all, if I see a damn gator though, I'm out. Ooh. It's a little deeper now. I was trying to get around this corner here. I don't think I'm gonna make it around the corner. Well, I'm already up to my ankles, mid-calf right now. This goes way around here still. If I slip, I fall, we're gone. We're done. Yep, as far as I'm going, Bill. I'm knee depth. So, yeah, up to around the corner. Water's warmer though. Ain't no way you don't know boat landing here today.
The first Atlantic hurricane of the 2025 season is set to hammer the Caribbean this weekend. Hurricane Aaron strengthened to a Category 5 storm. Fox Weather's Robert Ray is live in St. Thomas with the latest on this. Robert, good morning.
Good morning to you, Justin, from the National Hurricane Center, as the hurricane hunters took their planes into Hurricane Aaron, which is 160 miles northeast of where we are at on St. Thomas right now. Category 5 storm and winds approaching 170 miles per hour, and it is headed southwest right now, likely going to shift up to the north and shoot between Bermuda and mainland U.S. Impacts expected all across this region. We are expected tropical force winds and heavy rains later today in the U.S. Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico. But the uncertainty of this strength, when we think about this, just 24 hours ago, Aaron was a tropical storm, now a Category 5, and the first Category 5 in August since 2007, Hurricane Dean. This is an uncommon instance right now, and if it continues on this track, we should expect significant surge, waves, and rip currents, and even wind fields hitting the eastern seaboard, especially in the Carolinas in the coming days, and Bermuda as well. Back to you.
Robert Ray, thank you very much. This is worth keeping an eye on. Our thoughts are with all of the people there in the Virgin Islands and the surrounding area. Now for more on Hurricane Aaron's forecast, Fox Weather meteorologist Michael Estime. Hi, Michael.
Yeah, Molly, good morning to you. This went from a kitten to a tiger, and what we're expecting is for those winds to surpass that 160 mile per hour threshold as it cruises past places like Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, and Haiti, and still hanging on to some big brute strength as it passes just east of the United States. We're not expecting any direct landfalls. That's important to know. But this thing, again, as Robert Ray just said, it really strengthened quickly in that 24-hour period. Right now, as you can see, working toward the west at about 17 miles per hour. Impacts look like this. Lots of rain expected in parts of Puerto Rico. Upwards of 6 inches of rain expected. One of the reasons why we have flood watches that have been posted, not just for Puerto Rico, but where Robert Ray is at in the U.S. Virgin Islands. So flooding is going to be a big deal. He mentioned rip currents. Those could be deadly given how big the waves are. Molly, where you see this white indicates wave heights between 20 to 40 feet. Boats definitely not getting out in that water. But again, through the work week this week, Molly, just expecting lots of rain, wind, and of course, rough surf.
Yeah, always worried about those riptides. Thank you, Michael. And be sure to tune in to Fox Weather for the very latest on Hurricane Aaron, available also to stream on any of your connected devices.
There's a South Carolina town that vanished under sand, and the ocean never gave it back. In the early 1800s, Addingsville Beach on Edisto Island was one of the most fashionable seaside resorts in the Low Country. Wealthy families built summer homes along the shoreline to escape the inland heat and mosquitoes. The town had churches, shops, and even a bowling alley, rare luxuries for a coastal community at the time. Guests arrived by boat, bringing trunks of fine clothes for weeks-long stays. But the same ocean breezes that made it a retreat also carried its destruction. In the 1850s, a series of hurricanes battered the island, eroding the shoreline and undermining the buildings. The final blow came in 1893, when the massive hurricane that devastated the Sea Islands sent storm surge sweeping over Edingsville. Homes collapsed, sand buried what remained, and the community was abandoned. Today, the site of Edingsville Beach lies offshore, beneath shifting sands and shallow water. At extremely low tide, pieces of brick, pottery, and foundation stones sometimes appear. Brief glimpses of the town that once stood there. Locals say the ocean is keeping its secret, only revealing the past when it chooses. Would you dive to uncover what's left, or let Eddingsville rest beneath the waves?
Absolutely terrifying scenes coming out of North Carolina and Tennessee after 2 dams collapsed. These are Katrina-like scenes where people are having to break through windows, break through their attics to get on their roofs. This is 5 minutes from Asheville, North Carolina. We knew about the devastation this would do to Florida, but I don't think anybody could have realized that these dams were going to break. This is Unicoi Hospital, where there are staff members and patients stuck on the roof. This is in Tennessee. Let me show you another video of what the Waterville Dam breaking did. This is so terrifying and extremely reminiscent of Katrina, because if you know anything about Hurricane Katrina, that's not actually what caused all of the major flooding in New Orleans. It was actually the levees breaking.
through here last. No.
You don't talk.
I mean, I might not be the brightest color in the crayon box, but something fishy is going on with all these floodings. In all the videos I've seen, and I've seen well over 100 videos, I have yet to see a bank flooded, or a Loomis truck, Garda truck, or a Brinks truck flipped over or stuck in the water. Like y'all see this semi truck right here stuck in the water. I mean, do y'all not alert the people that it's finna be a flood warning or something? But even then, when you think about it, all these natural disasters we be having, hurricanes, everything, you never seem to get a report on a bank, hospital, or none of the stuff I just named being flooded. Am I reaching too far?
to get across to get to my appointment. Oh, great.
From my front porch you can see the sea. I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. If you'll buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in free.
No response, though. Absolutely no response at all. This is supposed to be mulch right now. It's about 5 to 6 inches. Look at that. 5 to 6 inches of mud here on this property. And this property is not alone. It's a whole row of houses close to a construction site. And they say this is far from the first problem. And if you think this is bad, let's show you some of what it looked like yesterday.
This isn't supposed to be waterfront property.
It's awful. Like, look at it.
Today, homeowners in Phase 1 of Braxton Ridge subdivision in Fountain Inn are still rinsing off and wringing out their properties. All this after a rainstorm.
You know, this is it. Like, this is just the 5th time. It is like ongoing, and it keeps seems like 5th time. Yeah. Well, it's like the last couple of days, you know, when it's been, or the weeks actually, that it's been raining and raining and raining. It just keeps happening, and I feel like it keeps getting worse.
Neighbors here blame the next-door construction site for the orange onslaught, saying the rainwater measures now aren't doing nearly enough. They say they've reached out to Dreamfinders Homes, the owner, and Raby Construction for months about this issue and several other problems. Natalie Sanchez says they've asked her to give them a quote when construction shattered her window and when this flood reached her crawl space.
No response, though. Absolutely no response at all.
We reached out to Greenville County about this, who says they were on the site today to help develop an action plan.
We're hoping they can get out here and fix this before the next big rain.
Until then, neighbors are in a slippery spot.
I reached out to Raby Construction and Dreamfinders Homes. That's the owner of the property. That's the organization over it. I still haven't heard back from them. We did reach out to Greenville County and the South Carolina Department of Environmental Services just to figure out what the rules were around stormwater runoff, things like that. Both of them have their own standards pretty high for construction sites and how they are supposed to keep stormwater runoff from getting into neighborhoods like this. We did talk to Greenville County, who said they were on the property today, and they are working on an action plan alongside the actual construction site. Live in Fountain Inn, I'm Peyton Furtado, WYFF News 4.
Oh, is he gonna fly? He's gonna go into the gazebo area. No.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I sure hope nobody tries this.
I hope nobody goes up there. Oh my God.
He's totally going in there.
I'm recording the whole thing. That is crazy.